When you're the new kid, people look at you like you don't belong. That was me at Ridgeview High. On my first day, I showed up with my notebook ready, hand in the air, every time a teacher asked a question. I actually liked learning, and the teachers, they loved me for it. Too much, honestly. Look at this. Finally, a student who tries, Mr. Lopez said, after I aced my first math test. Miss Palmer called me a shining example right in front of the whole class, and just like that, the labels started. A teacher's pet, try hard, nerd. At lunch I sat by myself while people whispered, pointed, and laughed quietly. That is just what happens when you're the new kid who works hard. You become an easy target. But what they didn't know was that back at my old school, I wasn't just the kid who got good grades. I was also the best basketball player on the team. So, when basketball tryouts came around, I stayed quiet, laced up my old beat-up sneakers, and waited for my chance. The first few drills went by, and nobody paid attention to me. But once we started scrimmaging, I let loose. Crossovers, step-back threes, lockdown defense. I hit shot after shot, and by the end of tryouts, the whole gym was staring at me like they could not believe what they were seeing. Coach Evans didn't hesitate. "You're starting varsity," he told me. No debate. That's when everything flipped. Suddenly, I wasn't just the new kid anymore. People started calling me Buckets. The same kids who laughed at me in class were now asking me to sit with them at lunch. Teachers still loved me, but now the basketball crowd did too. But not Trent. Trent was last year's star player. He had the MVP trophy, the starting spot, the popularity, and Kayla Rivers, the most popular girl in school. When I showed up and took his spot, he couldn't handle it. Trent started messing with me. "Hey, new kid, you think you're special because you can shoot?" Then he shoved me in the hallway. I stayed calm. "If you really think that, then play me 1-on-1. So he did. But this was not just any 1-on-1 game. Word got out fast. By the time we stepped on the court after school, the entire gym was packed. Kids sat in the bleachers, phones were out, recording every second. Even some teachers stuck around to watch. And in front of everybody, I cooked him. I crossed him up so bad he tripped over his own feet, hit deep threes right in his face. Swatted his layup so hard, the ball bounced into the stands. Every time I scored, the crowd went crazy. Ooh-hoo. Somebody call 911? He's getting cooked. Final score was 11-2. Trent stood there, red in the face, looking like his whole world just crumbled. And honestly, it kinda did. After that game, his reputation fell apart. People started laughing at him behind his back. His tough guy act didn't scare anyone anymore. But he wasn't done trying to get revenge. He spread rumors, said I was fake, tried to cheap shot me in games. The refs caught him. Coach benched him. His friends started drifting away, tired of his jealous attitude. Then came the final blow. Kayla dumped him. She walked up to me after class and said, "I'm done with Trent. He's toxic." We started talking, hanging out, getting closer. Before long, we were dating. That sent Trent over the edge. He tried to act cool about it, but everyone knew he was losing it. He stopped coming to practice. His grades crashed. He skipped classes. By senior year, he was just another kid who used to matter. Me, I kept winning. I led the team to a state championship, kept getting straight A's. Teachers loved me, but now, so did my teammates, classmates, and even kids who barely knew me, respected me. I wasn't just the new kid anymore. I was the kid who came in, took over the court, and changed the whole school. After graduation, I went off to college on a basketball scholarship. Kayla and I stayed together. I was living the life people said I would never have. Trent, he never even graduated. No college wanted him. No job would hire him. Last I heard, he's still stuck in town, doing nothing, while the rest of us moved on. Funny how life works. One day, you're the new kid, nobody knows. The next day, you're the one running the court, getting straight A's, and living your best life, while the bully watches from the sidelines.